Well, we have new details this morning about the health of American diplomats who were victims of a possible sonic attack in Cuba. Medical records reviewed exclusively by CBS News show some diplomats suffered conditions as serious as mild traumatic brain injury. Cuba's government denies any involvement, saying, quote, it has never, nor would it ever, allow action against accredited diplomatic agents. But the attacks appear to be continuing. And executive editor Steve Dorsey from our CBS News radio network broke this story and joins us from Washington. Steve, good morning.
Good morning. An American doctor who diagnosed the diplomat's conditions, which include possible damage to the central nervous system, is warning about the health risks of future exposures. The problems are believed to have been caused by a sonic device.
This is unprecedented.
The State Department says it's taking the health attacks against the U.S. diplomats very seriously.
We are working and have been working to provide our staff and U.S. government employees with the best medical attention.
Since late last year, U.S. and Canadian diplomats in Havana have complained of hearing loss, nausea, headaches, and balance issues. Now, new documents show some ended up suffering mild brain injury. The State Department confirms some diplomats were medically evacuated to Miami for treatment and testing. Are there any that are still in Cuba that have been affected by this who have asked the State Department to leave?
Some we asked to leave because their condition necessitated that. There were others that have chosen to stay there.
The State Department has also sent medical professionals to Havana to assess U.S. staff. While it hasn't identified a source of the attacks, it did expel 2 Cuban embassy officials in response.
We hold the Cuban authorities responsible for finding out who is carrying out these health attacks.
Officials are investigating whether the injuries could have come from a type of covert sonic device targeting diplomats' homes directed by the Cuban government.
Well, this could only have been accomplished by the Cuban intelligence service, as far as I know.
Brian Littell served in the CIA and specialized in Cuban relations for 35 years.
If this activity doesn't completely cease, then I think the Cubans may wind up paying an additional cost in terms of the nature of the diplomatic relationship.
One source familiar with the incidents tells CBS News U.S. diplomats have had their vehicles vandalized, homes broken into, and been under constant surveillance. Florida Senators Rubio and Nelson have requested a classified briefing into these health attacks. Gail.
All right, Steve, thank you.